All right, I'm at the Chino airport, and we're going to do something a little bit special. I've gotten a ton of requests to expand my flights beyond just the normal downtown Los Angeles. A lot of people wanted to see the Inland Empire. We're going to see Inland Empire, and it's a big place, so I'm going to do this in pieces. This is going to be tour number 1. We're going to see the Ontario airport, Ontario, Upland, Rancho Cucamonga, and some other things. I think this is going to be a really fun flight. Let's get moving.
Copter 90285, Ontario Tower, good afternoon.
Ontario Tower, can we make a low approach for runway 26 left?
Copter 285 approved. Continue northbound. I'll call your right turn to the downwind. You'll be sequence number 2 behind a Piper Arrow at your 6 o'clock in about 3 miles.
Okay, we'll be number 2 for 26 left, 925. I normally wouldn't make a request like a low approach to a 10...
Delta, descend your discretion now. Runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
10,000 foot runway, but this is going to be kind of cool.
26 left, cleared for the option.
In speaking with other air traffic controllers and other pilots, I've learned so much over the last couple of months about what you can and can't do, and you know, what's appropriate and when that's appropriate. So this is kind of fun.
After 285, you can begin your right turn now to the downwind. You'll be looking for an arrow high and to your right, just crossing the 60 freeway, descending out of 2,600. They're indicating 140 knots over the ground. You'll be number 2 to follow them. Just let me know when you have them in sight.
We're looking for that traffic making our right turn for 90285. 285 has that traffic in sight.
Flight after 285, roger. Number 2, follow the arrow, runway 26 left, cleared low approach.
Cleared low approach, we'll follow that arrow for 285. Cool. Okay, so there's an airplane up there. I've asked the tower if I can make a low approach, which is basically like coming in for a landing, but you don't land. And actually, it's the kind of thing that helicopters don't normally do, but it's pretty quiet here in Ontario. There's a massive runway. I think this might be fun, so let's give it a go. And a really great opportunity to see the Ontario airport.
Juliet November, advised and ready for departure. Juliet November. Southwest 1530, do you have the numbers for a 26 right at Victor?
We don't, but we can get it real quick.
Juliet November, how much longer do you need their full length?
About 4 minutes. We can move over here behind us if you want us to. Spin around on Victor and go back over on that ramp side.
Juliet November, that would work out. Make a 180 there, and then just a double back there on Whiskey to hold short of November on Whiskey.
All right, double back here on Whiskey and hold short of November, Juliet November.
All right.
3 Hotel Sierra on the go.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, roger. Extend upwind, I'll call your right crosswind turn. Got 2 departures and 1 arrival.
Roger. Oh, extend upwind, Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra.
Air traffic controllers have
434-18 ILS.
a really hard job keeping all of this stuff straight.
418 heavy Ontario Tower, wind 270 at 11, runway 26 right, clear to land.
I feel like I say it in every video, but I have had such good experiences with the controllers in Southern California.
Be a Victor November to the full length.
Victor November full length, thank you, Southwest 1530.
They're so friendly, they're so eager to help. I think the last time I was at the Ontario airport was when I was learning how to fly a zillion years ago.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, let me up and if it doesn't help, we can move to the 26 left. I would like to use the departure end of the 26 left, that's possible.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, roger. Begin your left cross and turn at the departure end for the south pattern.
Roger, we'll be turning Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, thanks.
This is going to be awesome. I mean, this is a 10,000 foot runway. I don't need that much space. I feel like I'm just going to be like hovering slowly over the thing forever, even if I'm doing at cruise speed.
Southwest 1530 will be just a couple of minutes. I'm going to roll you after this next arrival on a 4-mile final.
Southwest 1530, no problem.
Air Transport 3418 heavy, 2 aircraft on short final for runway 26 left, a Piper Arrow, just approaching the numbers, followed by an Enstrom helicopter, both in the south pattern.
We'll be looking Air Transport 3418.
Oh, it's kind of weird occupying similar space to large aircraft. Now I'm going to be above them and off to the side, so that's not a problem. But when you're near other big aircraft, there's a thing called wake turbulence that is a phenomenon that is very important to be mindful of. Basically, little tornadoes come off the wings of big jets, and they can be hazardous to smaller aircraft or even other big aircraft. Okay, let's make this low approach, shall we? I see the airplane is still on.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, extend downwind, report a heavy Boeing 767 in sight on a 2-mile final for the parallel runway.
767?
Visual separation, Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra.
So funny mingling with the big jets.
Sierra, Roger. Maintain visual separation from the arriving heavy Boeing 767 on the parallel and follow that traffic to the airport to runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
26 left, clear for option, Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, we'll follow him.
All right, so...
52 Delta, extend the upwind and I'll call the left crosswind turn.
052 Delta, extend upwind.
I'm doing about 80 miles an hour, and I'm just going to be doing this, I think, for a while. This is what happens when you have 10,000 feet of runway. This is fun. So the Ontario Airport, looking nice.
Aero 52 Delta, left crosswind, turn approved.
Aero 52 Delta, left crosswind.
It just keeps going.
Speedway will be turning southeast south through Riverside back to French Valley up to about 2300.
Helicopter 427 Bravo Whiskey, Ontario Tower, southbound transition through the final. Traffic on a 12-mile final Challenger. I'll have a frequency change for you here in just a couple of miles.
Okay, no problem.
It's really cool.
Looking for the south.
Helicopter 285, did you want to climb up and take some pictures?
You know what? That would be fantastic. Can we overfly the field on a south to north transition?
Helicopter 285 at the departure and make a right crosswind departure to the north, and I'll call your turn back to the south.
Right turn at the departure for 9285.
Air Transport 3418 Heavy, continue right turn Papa, left turn November, taxi November Golf to the gate on this frequency.
Papa, left turn November, then right turn to Golf on this frequency, Air Transport 3418.
It's so weird just moving around the airport like this.
52 Delta, traffic will depart runway 26 right, southbound Boeing 737. Caution wake turbulence, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
052 Delta has southwest inside, maintain visual separation. Caution wake turbulence, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
Thanks, and you're inside traffic on an 11-mile final Challenger jet.
Inside of traffic, inside of a Challenger, copy that, 052 Delta.
Helicopter 7 Bravo Whiskey, contact Riverside Tower 121.0, we'll see ya.
121.0, 7 Bravo Whiskey, thanks.
By the way, while we have
Southwest
this...
1530, traffic over runway 26 left downfield, a helicopter conducting an auto rotation and left closed traffic, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff there, side, Southwest 1530.
Helicopter 285, you can begin a right turn back towards Ontario Airport and begin a VFR climb to 2,500. This will keep you above all the pattern traffic.
We're climbing 2,500 and making that right turn to the south for 9285. Perfect.
And Niner Juliet November is ready for release.
Niner Juliet November, roger. Taxi up to the hold bars.
The whole bar, Niner Juliet November.
This is going to provide a very nice view of the Ontario Airport. This is so cool. Okay, I say it all the time. Air traffic controllers are the best. They're so helpful.
285, traffic rolling on runway 26 right at Boeing 737. Southwest colors will be departing to the south. Do you have that traffic in sight?
We got that traffic in sight for 285.
After 285, maintain visual separation from the departing Boeing 737. Caution wake turbulence. You can maneuver over the airfield behind that traffic at 2,500.
We'll stay behind that traffic at 2,500 for 285.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, 1 departure and 26 left. We're ready for takeoff.
Southwest jet takeoff.
Make a hard left turn at the departure end for the south pattern. Traffic on the upwind off runway 26 right, Boeing 737. Passing high and to your right will be a south departure.
All right.
Ontario Tower, we're ready for ILS 26 left.
Southwest 1530, traffic low and to your left, a helicopter, no factor, contact SoCal departure.
So weird being up here, so cool.
Thanks, Worldwide 84, Ontario Tower, you're number 2 following at Piper Arrow on
Jet taking
short
off out
final.
there?
Wind 250 at 14, gust 21, and plan a left turn off at Papa, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
26 left, clear to land, we'll try to make Papa, we're ready for.
Malibu 9er Juliet November, expect release in about 1 minute.
Traffic,
Juliet
1
November, 1
o'clock,
minute, thank you.
low, less than 1 mile.
Worldwide 84, additional traffic will be circling above Ontario Airport midfield. 2,600 currently is an Enstrom helicopter on a photo mission.
Copy that. We'll be looking for them. Worldwide 84.
Very cool.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, extend downwind. You're going to report a Challenger jet in sight on a 3-mile
Helicopter well below us.
You're looking Copter 3 Hotel Sierra.
Worldwide 84, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles, and left downwind for your runway will pass behind you. He's looking for you. It's a white A-Star helicopter.
Looking. Worldwide 84.
Center Hotel Sierra, and in the pattern, VFR now at or below 2,000 if able.
Very cool. All right. I think I'm going to depart to the north and check out some more of the IE.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra. Challenger inside will maintain visual separation.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, roger. Traffic will depart runway 26 right momentarily at Piper Malibu. Runway 26 left, cleared for the option. Number 2 behind the Challenger, caution wake turbulence.
Roger, behind your Challenger. Clear for the option 26 left. Copter 3 Hotel Sierra.
And for helicopter 285, can we depart to the north?
Helicopter 285, right turnout approved to the north.
Right turnout approved, 285.
Malibu 9er Juliet November, traffic on a 1 mile final for runway 26 left at Challenger. Traffic on the upwind and the south pattern on Piper Arrow, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
26 right, cleared for takeoff, 789 Juliet November.
Super cool. Okay, we're going to go north to Rancho Cucamonga, see what it looks like from the sky, and then go check out a couple other cool things.
Crosswind turn approved at your discretion. The Malibu departing the parallel runway will be a straight-out departure IFR.
052 Delta, copy Malibu, and crosswind for thanks, 052 Delta.
Wind 260 at 14, gust 21.
Helicopter 285, can we descend to 1,000?
Helicopter 285, VFR descent approved, altitude your discretion.
Altitude my discretion, 285. What a cool thing. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that the longer you fly, the more you understand what is an inconvenience to air traffic controllers and what's totally okay. And that's why, like, the community is so nice. Like, the information sharing that I've gotten from other people, pilots and controllers, in doing these videos, has just been awesome.
Worldwide 84, left turn at the high-speed Papa, then a right turn on Sierra, taxi via Sierra, and Foxtrot to Guardian, remain this frequency.
All right.
Papa, Sierra, Foxtrot, this frequency, Worldwide 84.
Let's take a peek at Upland.
052 Delta, number 2 following an A-Star, just coming up on the numbers, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
052 Delta, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
I can honestly say I've never been to Upland. I have no idea what's there. Do you live in Upland? What's in Upland? I mean, I guess this is Upland, but I know literally nothing about it. Although I'll say what's nice about flying these little helicopter flights that I do is that you wind up seeing places that you hadn't really thought about. And then
Malibu 9er Juliet November, contact SoCal approach 125.5. Have a good flight to Orange County.
125.5, thanks for your help, 789 Juliet November.
For 285, can we make a transition from Upland over to Rancho Cucamonga and then to the Ontario Mills Mall?
Helicopter 285, approved as requested. I have no traffic in the area, but I'll keep you advised.
Much appreciated. Approved as requested, 285. No traffic in the area. Sweet. Yeah, I've gotten a ton of requests to fly over malls. And I understand the notion too, because, you know, like right now you can't really go to them. So it's sort of neat to be able to see what they're like from the air.
052 Delta, would you like the right side now?
052 Delta, left's fine, so, but if you need me to go to right, I'm good.
Okay, no problem. Traffic's starting to clear out a little bit now, so it's your take, whatever you want.
Hey, you sounded a little bit busy.
That's awesome.
Left is fine, 10,000 feet, that's more than enough, thanks Brian.
You bet.
I like that they're on a first name basis too.
3 Hotel Sierra, which runway would you like?
If it's possible, we'll use a 26 right for this one. Request a short approach, please.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, right to crosswind turn approved, short approach approved, runway 26 right, cleared for the option. I guess it all worked out in the end.
Roger, thanks. Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, clear for the option for 26 right.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I guess if you have people who fly out of the same spot, they like know people by name. By the way, hi Brian. Actually, this brings up a really good point, and because it's a little bit mellow here, I think I have a moment to talk, but people have asked a lot about communication. How do we communicate between the helicopter and the air traffic controllers and the other aircraft and do so quickly? And is it, like, how do you make sense of it all? And there really is an order to it. You know, you always say who you are. So whenever I say 90285, that's letting them know who is listening and who they're talking to and who's making the request, because it's really important on an open frequency like this to know who's speaking and when. So that's why I'm always saying, 90285 at the end or at the beginning.
Wind 280 at 10, gust 21.
That's a winds check. They're letting us know what the winds are like.
That's what I've heard today.
You should have been here yesterday.
Yeah, I guess that guy came up from Orange County, that 206, and bailed out pretty quick. It was gusting pretty bad yesterday.
Yeah, I'm right here. I did that.
Huh.
It was horrible. My student was just too amateur for that.
Yeah, that's typical afternoons in the Inland Empire. That's why Chino has a runway 21. Sometimes they use that about this time of day.
We're going to go hit the Ontario Mills Mall over here. And I'm guessing what it's going to look like is a massive building with not many people near it. That's just me speculating. Though I have noticed that open parking lots are a great place to go drive your car stupidly. If you want to lay down some rubber, come find a big open parking lot. In a previous video, I saw some sweet drift marks, and then also a police officer hiding under a tree nearby. Just saying, if it looks too good to be true, it might be. All right, let's check out the Ontario Mills Mall. I'm going to climb just a little bit here. We can get it all in. Yeah, as they were talking about, a little bit gusty today. So if you see me bouncing around a little bit, that's why. Yep, there it is. Big old mall, nobody in it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you miss malls? Oh, and this is good. Let's check out the interchange. I love an interchange.
Helicopter 285, if you need to maneuver in the extended center line, that is approved. My next arrival is about 23 miles out at Embraer 175.
Actually, we're good for now. We're going to head over towards the speedway for 285.
Helicopter 285, Roger.
Oh, look at me teasing another video.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, do you want the left or the right on this one?
I will take a right for a short approach Copter 3 Hotel Sierra.
Helicopter 3 Hotel Sierra, short approach approved, runway 26 right, cleared for the option. Wind 270 at 11, gust 21.
Oh, you're clear for the option for 26 right, Copter 3 Hotel Sierra, thanks.
Okay, we're going to thank air traffic controllers in general, and Brian in particular for all his help. And thank you guys for watching the videos. This is a lot of fun. I promise I'm going to do more stuff in the Inland Empire. This is merely tour number 1. Tour number 2 coming soon.
052 Delta, wind straight down the runway now, 26.